Block stock has recovered from the lows of around $45 it plunged to as of the 2nd of May. Since that time, it has gained 82%. So today is Friday, the 8th of August. In the post market session of yesterday, the 7th, I think the company disclosed its earnings outcomes and it spiked to an intraday high of 87.49. So when you factor that, it's actually the gain is actually maybe around 83% or thereabout. So the sentiment is now shifting. It's getting the bullish net, the bullish set. There's the bullish sentiment, obviously has given that it has recovered 82% easily. The sentiment is strongly bullish without any doubt about that. But it's getting stronger and stronger, especially with this disclosure that Needham has a buy rating on the stock and now has a $100 price target on the stock. And they're also talking about the Cash App showing robust user growth and engagement. And there's the prospect of a sharp gamma squeeze going by the fact that there is now an increased open interest in out of money calls and amidst other things, amongst other things. So this is its 4 hour chart. The 4 hour chart is active at the moment. The daily chart isn't, as the market hasn't opened yet. So strength is expected to remain in place up till midday today, and then maybe cool off somewhat up till okay, well, if you like, cool off for what is left of today's trading session, and then by Monday the 11th, the uptrend may resume. If that is the case, if this would just turn out this way, that would be really good. But there's a good chance that might be the case. There's a good chance that come Monday the 11th, the stock might still be holding up. You know, as things stand right now, let's see whether we have what we have in terms of projections. We have 78.18. It is a down projection right now. It is a down projection. Let's see what we have. What we had previously. We have some down projections here: 67.75, 74.41, 75.44, 77.1. Let's see. We should have some projections to the upside. Let's see. Okay, we can't find any here, but we'll have a look at the daily chart. So everything here is okay. Well, the price pressure momentums of its 10 and 21 period moving averages are strongly bullish, indicating that buying pressure has ramped up. However, we have negative derivatives, implying that some weakness has set in, or that the buying pressure has eased off. Maybe that's why we are looking at the prospects of the stock giving up some of the gains into today's yeah during today's trading session. Maybe that's why short sellers are making the most of what's going on right now. They're taking advantage of the gains it has run up. Yes, clearly you can see it. It printed an intraday high of its 7.47. It's 7.49. It's now at 83.55. They surely their hands may be involved. So, and we can clearly see here, it doesn't have to be them alone. People maybe taking profits as well. So let's have a look at the daily chart. On the daily chart, we're not going to read a lot of meaning into this extrapolation, but it's yeah, okay. The stock has moved by 8% or thereabouts. So here we have 80.45, still a downward projection, 72.26, 73.71, 76.05. I think here we may have, yeah, here we have, those sort of projections we want to see. Beginning with the downward projections, we have 62.7, 63.9, 65.86, and then 85, 83.53, 92.01, clearly an upper projection, and then 97.24 upper projection as well. Okay, we could still find. Okay, let's see. Let's slide sideways. We may find even more ambitious projections here. We have 80.45. Yeah, 92.03, 93.36, 89.88. All of those are upper projections. Let's see. It's 6.93. Okay. Okay, let's come down to the weekly chart and see. In the weekly chart, we have, yeah, down projection 69.55, upper projection 88.53, 105.44, 115.88. Yeah. However, the extrapolation is saying that we're going to see lower prices print. Okay. So let's see. Let's come back to the 4 hour chart. Okay. Let's see whether we can replay what has happened since since June 2nd. Okay. Let's see. Let's make it how to see how it has recovered since then. Okay, this is that plunge. Yeah, it's also good to watch how it's whether it's actually tracing these extrapolations. It's working here, working, following the extrapolation. Yeah, following it, tracing the extrapolation pretty okay. Okay, not perfect. Not sometimes it works in the interim. It does work at least. The first move it does work. First two sets of data points it does tends to trace it. This is how the recovery from the lows of 45.66. This is how it played out up till today. So we're going to hasten it up. Yeah, this extrapolation seems to be working. You can see that. I would say at least up to 40% of the time it tends to work. Not all the time. It doesn't work all the time. I would say 35 to 40% of the time the extrapolation works. Yeah, so well, if going by what we have seen, at least there's a good chance that maybe I would say there's a 35% likelihood that at least what is being extrapolated up till Monday is going to happen. Maybe a dip today, the 8th, and then maybe by Monday, the 11th, a bounce. So have a look and see what you make of XYZ stock. And thank you very much for watching this video.